Hello, our wonderful viewers. It's me, your bonus number 12 here at Kisa Projects. Remember, your home for entrepreneurs located in Komamboga, Okumkaga, along Gaza Road. Today, I'm here to talk about the soap making business. Basically, the business perspective of this venture around the bus soap production. Firstly, I will show you how you can know that you have indeed manufactured a high-end quality soap, and I will show you the various ways you can undertake to follow the right person to be training you in the soap production business. That's just in case if you don't choose us to be your mentors. But if you decide to choose Kisa Projects, where you are in safe hands. Before you target your mind towards making money, first understand what's meant by the term money itself. Money is a medium of exchange. Money is a medium of exchange. So use that money you have to exchange it with something. That can be knowledge, it can be food, it can be housing, it can be shelter, or mention it. So whenever you give your money purpose, your money will be valuable to you. Even if you just spend it on luxurious things or on things that are not so necessary in your life, it means that amount is creating an impact to your life. However, you should learn to spend wisely. Money invested has more value compared to money just saved or money just spent. For instance, I may be having 1 million Ghana shillings, or let's say I may be having 3 million Ghana shillings, and you are having 100 million Ugandan shillings at this period of time. If I invest my 3 million Ugandan shillings, and for you, you just stay relaxed with your 100 million Ugandan shillings, in the short run, your 100 million Ghana shillings will be used up. And in the short run, my 3 million Ghana shillings will be productive and will end up raising into huge sums of money through investment. Whenever you save money, you are saving that money for unforeseen emergencies. However, there's no way you can stay safe financially if you don't have any portion of saving in your life, because we always don't know what will happen tomorrow. But it is better to invest your money, to keep your money productive always. Let's say I'm having my 3 million Ghana shillings and I invest it in the soap production kit. After investing that money in the soap production kit, I've invested 3 million Ghana shillings. That doesn't mean that I'll get back the 3 million Ghana shillings the day I've invested it into the soap production kit. I may invest the 3 million Ghana shillings today. It will start coming back in terms of small profits. Maybe the first time when I'm just starting the business, it may be coming back in, let's say, in portions of 100,000 Ghana shillings as net profits per, let's say, per week. A week we're making 100,000 Ghana shillings. But remember, the 3 million Ghana shillings initially invested, you still have it in form of assets. You have bought some machines, you have bought some equipments. Those equipments are there in your room or in your small factory. They are making you invisible profit. They're making you profits in the way that you can't even understand. Because you use those tools to manufacture soap, but for you, you always base your profits on the soap itself. But remember, the more advanced tools you have, the more quality soap you'll be having, and the more you beat capacity for production, or the more you beat down the demand for your product. So which means if you have more advanced tools, you'll be making more products and of high quality. Hence, you will be getting more returns on your investment. So are you seeing how you are making invisible returns on your initially invested 3 million, yet you are just replowing something like 70,000 Ghana shillings to make profits of something like 30,000 or 40,000 or whatever. I'm just giving you a business mind. So if you want to be well off in business, or if you want to be financially stable, always target to invest your money rather than saving it. However, part of your money should always be saved. We always save money for unforeseen emergencies. That's what we always say. But some unforeseen emergencies are always seen. If you are alive today, you know that one day you will get sick. If you are a younger kid today, maybe you are a youth today, you are in ages of 18, 20, you don't have a kid, you don't have a wife, you don't have a husband, you know that one day I'll give birth, you know that one day I will marry someone. Those are not unforeseen emergencies. Those are things that you really know in your mind, but you are undermining them. You are just waiting for time when they become a burden to you and start saving for them. And that's what will make your life hard in terms of financial circumstances. So it is better we start saving for them right now. The 100 shillings you are keeping in your small wallet, or they call them Diggy Boxes. Some people have Diggy Boxes. The small 100 shillings you are keeping in your Diggy Box today will make sense if you keep it for so long before the demand for it to be spent comes to happen. But for instance, if I give birth to a kid today, and maybe per day I save something like 1,000 for that kid, after like a period of 3 years, I may be having some good money to help cater for school fees of my kid for a full year. But if I wait for that kid to hit 3 years and I start looking for school fees, even if I collect 100,000 shillings a day, it will not make value based on the weight of the fees expenses that should be, or that is always required for just a single time. That is a peace of mind to you people, to help you be financially stable, or to be well off, or to be wealthy in mind. That's not what has brought me here. I am here to talk basically about soap production. Soap is a sort of fatty acids achieved through a chemical process known as saponification that involves an exothermic reaction of a strong alkaline with a base. So this is the soap. A good bar of soap should be strong, mild, and durable. It should be having cleansing properties, bubbly lather, creamy lather, and conditioning. Conditioning refers to the amount of moisture left on the skin after rinsing. For instance, I've touched on the soap, but after touching onto the soap, if you look into my palms, they are still as clean as they were before touching or before holding the soap, which means this soap doesn't have something like soap scum. It is safe for the human skin. The soap itself is strong and mild. If you are there outside calling yourself a soap manufacturer and you are regarding yourself a best person to impact knowledge to other people, please, I want you to pass this trick before you start training other people into that soap making science. However, if you pass this trick, go further and impact your knowledge to other people. Those people who need to be impacted into the soap making science, and you want to do this for financial benefits or for commercial purposes, choose KISA projects to escape certain risks. This is a bar of soap. I want you, if you are there calling yourself a soap manufacturer, hold your soap like this. Then shake the soap like this. Use energy. Shake it for almost 10 seconds. Your soap should remain straight, and it should not break or bend, just like mine. In that way, your soap has passed the hardness test. It is strong, mild, and durable. When I shake the soap, you see, it doesn't break, it doesn't even bend. But let's say, if I hold the soap up and I bang it down, let's see if at all it will break. Are you seeing? It has not changed the texture. Let me try to bang it in this form. You see how it has turned? I don't know whether my cameraman can show you this clearly, but let me try to bang it again. Don't want to fall down. Let me hold it from this part. Okay, the soap has just created a bend here, but it has not broken down. If I can, okay, let me do it like this. You see what it does? It doesn't break. That's what we call mildness. Now, let me try to cut so that we see the texture of the soap inside. See, feel how the knife passes through the soap, showing that the soap is hard, but the knife can easily pass into it. Look at this. Look at that texture. See how tightly compacted this soap is. Look at the inside part of the soap. Mind this about this part. This is the rough surface because this soap was just molded with a simple mold. But look at the inside part of the soap. Look at the texture. The soap is highly strong. When I try to compress it, it is strong, but it is mild. If I try to use a knife, that's what we mean by mildness. The particles of the soap are tightly compacted together. Okay, let me just try to just break it without using a knife to cut. Okay, now I'm not going to use a knife. I'm just going to break it. Hey, soap is very strong, but I'll manage. I'll break it. See the particles inside. My cameraman can zoom this clearly. So see the particles inside. This is just broken. I've just broke the soap. I've just broke the soap. Okay, let me cut off this so that we compare the two of them. When I just break the soap, it looks like this. But when I just cut, it looks like this. See how the particles are tightly compacted onto each other. Meaning this soap is strong, mild, and high quality. This is what we call grade 1 soap. You just look at the inside part of the soap. This is what we call pure soap. So you can do this from your home front only when you join Kisa Projects for training. And always in my trainings, I want to be more of practical. Okay, we always start with theory, but we usually want to back up our theory with practicals. So I've just shown you how quality soap looks. I want to use it and we show you what we made by bubbly leather and creamy leather and what's the value of each of those terms. For instance, for soap to be bubbly leather, what does it reflect? And for soap to be creamy leather, what does it reflect? However, our soap has first the hardness test. You hold your soap. If you feel your soap is strong enough, you box it. I'm punching my soap. Doesn't break. I want to hold this soap. Imagine my height. I'm holding it at the top of my head, yeah? So I'm just going to bang it at the paver, down. At the paver, down. These are pavers. Strong, mild, and durable of soap. Let's go now and test the forming abilities of this soap. You can only do this if you come here at Kisa Projects for training. We are always open Monday, Saturday, 8 a.m. at 6 p.m. Our training fees are 150,000 for those who want to be trained for just 4 hours and they go and get started. However, those who want to be trained with our kits. Okay, now let me fetch water. This is the rag. I'm going to use the soap on the rag. Okay, now what do we mean by creamy leather? The moment I put the soap in my hands, it starts running quickly on my body. That's what we call creamy leather. So, and even it forms fast. You see when I rub the soap on my hand, creamy with some bubbles. Even the size of bubbles reflects something. We shall talk about that later. I'm not going to explain it and everything. For some things you have to come here at Kisa Projects for training and understand them very well. So, this is locally manufactured soap. Yeah? See how the product forms easily. Remember, even the person using it is a dude or a gentleman. I'm not good at washing, but still, it makes the cleaning bit so easily. I'm using round bar soap. I'm not using powdered soap. But see how the product forms easily. See the nature of the soap. I'm using a rag. The rag was already dirty, but you see the water looks clear and clean. The soap is hard, and I try to use my hand to compress the soap. It is very difficult, but whatever, the soap is mild. Let me try clean my hands to see what we mean by conditioning properties. See the nature of the foam. The soap was creamy and the foam is bubbly, and see the size of the bubbles of the soap. Compare these things to what you are manufacturing there. If you are calling yourself a soap manufacturer, see my hands. I've not smeared myself with Vaseline, but my hands look moisturized. I'm just rounding for soap more often, not bathing soap. But if you want bathing soap, you can come here at Kisa Projects. So, all you have to do to get it right is to join Kisa Projects for training. You can choose to train with us at just the cost of 150,000 Ghana shillings a year. Just train for 4 hours, a single day, go get started. Or you can just try to enroll into our training, whereby after training with us, we give you all the equipment we have used in the course of training. You, for instance, when you buy a kit of 1.9, you pay 250,000 Ghana shillings for training and train for 3 days. However, when you pay for a kit of 3 million, you don't even pay for training, but still train you for 3 days. And when you pay for kit trainings, we always manufacture 20 bars of soap in the course of training. You can even carry those bars and take them to the National Bureau of Standards for quality testing to prove to you that you have made the right choice to choose Kisa Projects. I mean, I'm here at Kisa Projects. I can't mention each and everything, and in fact, I've just mentioned less or a drop of the knowledge you need to become a professional soap manufacturer. We are here to serve you with the best skill or the right knowledge required for you to become a successful commercial business manufacturer. Join us here in Komamboga or Kaga along Gaza. If you need to talk to us, our contacts are +256 752 492 or +256 7795 9452 or +256 702 756 107. Start small, dream big. Always invest your money. Your money will be on purpose when it is invested rather than being saved. Money is nothing when you have it in paper form. Money is something when it transforms into something else that can still make more money.